So back in 2018, we are from Venezuela, so different people came in together and we saw an empty, like a gap between the authorities and our community. So that's when we created the Venezuelan Alliance of Utah, just to be, and that's our mission, to serve as a bridge between the authorities and our community so they can have a better life in Utah. As we work together with the board of directors and our team of coordinators, our goal is to be a bridge and serve all of these communities and minorities that don't have access to our authorities, and for the authorities to pass on the information that's correct, and they can have a better life in education and health and works and immigration laws and housing as well in this state. Our community need more representation, and we need like an official place they can come, and then we can help in any way possible. And that's when we all came together and say, you know what, this needs to be done. And then we also have the guidance of some of the people here in Utah, and they said this will be a great opportunity for you guys to start this, and then we did it. And since 2018 we've been helping people in the Latino community. We would like to see more programs, language access program. As of right now, we know the Salt Lake City has a program, but we would like to see that more extended to the statewide so people can have access, because one thing that we notice, people don't know the language, so it's really it comes an inconvenience for them to have access to all the resources. And also we would like to see departments, official departments, to make that information more accessible, because majority of the time one thing that we notice is people doesn't know about these services. So they're learning English, and it's hard for them to know every department and every that technical language they need to use in order to be helped. So that we guidance to the right departments, and they can have those answers and then move forward with their life in Utah. For example, we have families that were living in the streets, that were sleeping in the streets when they just got here. They crossed the border under the asylum, political asylum, legal immigration form. So once they get to the state, they had nowhere to go. They don't have food, they don't have clothes, they don't have a place to stay. So we have helped families that were sleeping in the streets to find a shelter, at least a short-term solution for their housing crisis. We have people that had come to us in education, for example, and they had kids that are going to school and they're already here and they graduated from college. And to see that, it's a really big accomplishment when they call us and say, hey, Mayra, I was able even to buy a house. I remember one time that we were doing a donation drive, and I grabbed my vehicle and I went to these places where people were donating clothes, and our cars were full of stuff, and I just got into the car and started crying because it was so many things, and I was really thankful for that. Venezuela have actually like a year and a half ago had a really bad situation, an emergency situation, when this town mudslide come in and almost wiped it out. So we donated more than 2 tons of food. We send it thanks to a partnership with other organizations. So all of that, when you see people calling you and say thank you for that, it's really emotional, it's overwhelming, and that's our job. We're really happy to help them. We're really happy to make their life better.